Azamous first. Will official hardcore servers even be successful?
Alright guys, so today I thought I'd discuss a hot topic, official hardcore servers. I think everyone will have a different opinion as to whether they'll be good, but I feel some things need to be discussed.
Okay.
I'm very intrigued to see whether we'll get the revive token or not, and whether the servers will be successful. However,
Are we actually worried about the revive token? There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way we're going to get the revive token. Blizzard knows they'd be shooting themselves in the foot.
Before we get into it, a word from today's sponsor. Is your browser destroying your PC like Deathwing destroyed Azeroth? Today's sponsor is Opera GX.
Aren't these the gay guys, the gay black guys? Isn't Opera GX the gay black guys? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Best browser for gamers. The GX control panel allows you to limit the CPU and RAM of the browser. This allows you to browse the internet and not lag in-game. Amazing. But wait, there's more. There's even mods, like this medieval mod. You get a plus 10 strength increase if you use this with GX.
People are saying it's Chinese spy. Is Opera GX Chinese spyware? Is that true? It's gay black guys and also Chinese spyware? Is that true?
Mods, you can spice it up entirely, from wallpapers
no way,
to music,
no shots,
to browser and keyboard sounds. You can personalize it and make it a unique experience. Changing to Opera GX is like going from level 1 to 60 in a matter of seconds. There's an import tool that brings
it seems pretty good
from your previous browser, making the transition seamless.
Google Chrome can't do this.
It even has every Google Chrome extension. So, if you want more control over your computer and less lag in games, Opera GX is waiting for you. And it could mean the difference between life and death. In game, obviously. Be sure to click the link down below to try it out. Massive thanks to Opera GX for sponsoring this video. So,
nice.
I'm sure you've heard the jokes about revive tokens by now. It isn't too far-fetched, and could easily be a move Blizzard pulls.
I think it's pretty far-fetched. I cannot fathom that Blizzard will add a hardcore revive token.
Given their track record. Will they actually do it though? I think they will, but probably not how you imagine it. After you die, I can see them giving you the option to pay to transfer your character to Classic Era, which...
I could see them doing that. I actually could see that, maybe.
Revives you in
the
process.
Could happen.
So then, the worst case scenario is, if you die on a hardcore server, you just have to pay to revive by transferring it to a normal server.
Okay, I could see that.
Essentially a revive token, but obviously you won't be able to continue on the hardcore server.
Yeah, I don't care about that though. I really don't care. All I care about is the hardcore servers. I don't give a shit about that.
This is something I can definitely see them doing. And
yeah, no doubt.
It will be very interesting to see if they do, as this is a very easy moneymaker.
Beautiful
because a lot of people won't want to delete their characters.
If I die on my level 7 human male warrior that I have a huge amount of attachment to, I'm gonna pay $19 to transfer it to Classic Era. I can't stand to lose my level 7 warrior.
And will pay to keep them. When it comes to other microtransactions, I'm not too sure. If we entertain the idea, it would be funny to see them make people pay for entry to the servers with a shared bank for your alts in the item shop, or a hardcore beginners pack which gives you 4 16-slot bags,
No,
and
bro.
a bunch of health potions. One
No
thing I
shot.
found in Diablo 4's hardcore mode was a potion called Elixir of Death Evasion. For those that don't know, this potion lasts 30 minutes, prevents death, and makes you immune for 2 seconds, which is massively OP. I personally think this potion shouldn't be in Diablo, and I don't.
For the next 30 minutes, prevent death once, become immune for 2 seconds. Once this takes place. So, I'm not playing Diablo. Are people only playing hardcore Diablo in intervals of 5 minutes if they need to? It's like they proc the potion. Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna wait 5 minutes before I continue, so the potion's off cooldown. Like, are people doing that?
Want to see it on official hardcore servers either, as I think it makes a mockery of the game mode. I'm uncertain as to whether they've entertained this idea or not. I mean, it's Blizzard after all, so I feel the need to include this in the video, just in case they have a wild idea to implement this into the official hardcore servers. I think this would be a terrible idea, as everyone would just stack these potions and never die. Plus, Blizzard can't make money.
Yeah, we've got a potion like that in Classic WoW. It's called Petri Flask.
Money off of
we already have that
transfers if no one dies. Now, it's looking a lot like there'll be 0 restrictions. The only rule being, if you die, you can't revive. I think, all in all, it will be a very interesting social experiment to see what people actually do on these servers. I've speculated a lot with people, and I firmly believe that if there's no rules, people will just go wild. We've seen what...
Dude, I see this right here. It's like it's a level 60 hardcore main trading its alt enchanted gear. I see this, and I'm like, yeah, dude, fuck yeah, I want to do that. I want to farm a bunch of shit on my level 60 hardcore main and then trade it to my level 1 hardcore alt and then just fucking own out. I want to do that. I look at this and I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, dude. That seems awesome. That seems fucking awesome. Sick, dude. That seems badass.
See what people actually do on these servers. I've speculated a lot with people, and I firmly believe that if there's no rules, people will just go wild. We've seen what Classic has been.
We have gold in stock, but it's expensive. For 1,000 gold, it's $5,000 because of low supply. Okay, well, this is obviously like the fake account, but yeah. Anyway, hardcore gold is and will continue to be crazy expensive. Chat. Actually, you know what? I'm curious. Hold up here. Hold up. What's it called? Google Trends. Google Trend. Okay. Buy Classic WoW hardcore gold. Here we go, brother. Here we go. Hold up. Worldwide. Oh, dude, no one's doing it. There's none. Dude, holy shit. You know what it is? If there is gold buying going on right now on the hardcore servers, and of course you would have to be level 60 to do it. It's all probably like Discord, PayPal shit. It's not on a website. It's like a guy, right? A guy. And that guy, by the way, is always a mage. It's always a mage.
Like over the last few years. So, I can vividly imagine people buying gold, then buying boosts to 60 and more. The popular rebuttal to this is the fact that people can die at any moment, so who cares? However, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. If you can just buy boosts...
Dude, look at this fucking Giga Chad. Look at this fucking guy. So fucking based. Leading the crusade to kill every orc on the face of the earth. Kill them. Good.
60. Then that's no
Badass.
Challenge at all, is it? And then you have people twinking out level 1 characters and more. If you have enough gold, you can just constantly feed gear to your ults. So
Dude, this is gonna be me. This is literally me. I'm sorry. I'm just not. I'm not as outraged about this as maybe other people are. So I think if I have a hardcore level 60, is it a problem if I spend 2 weeks farming materials, gold, resources, consumables, enchants on my hardcore 60, and then I trade those materials over to my level 1 fresh hardcore character to just fucking dunk out? Is that a problem, given that I've farmed it all myself personally? I just don't really care. I just, like, who gives a fuck? I don't really care about that.
So
Who cares?
then,
Do it.
anything you find legitimately is
I don't
pretty
care.
meaningless. What I enjoy about the hardcore journey is earning things myself, but I know that with no restrictions, there will be a lot of people just treating it like a regular error server, with the only downside being, if you die, well, you're dead. Hardcore only reached insane levels of popularity through content creators playing the Iron Man solo self-found rule set. Many people believe that by going against this and changing what made hardcore popular is a...
So I also have to say, even though hardcore was like super astroturfed by the RXP guys and streamers playing it every single day, I think hardcore also, in the absence of streamers or RXP guys, I think hardcore would have grown in popularity anyway. Do you think it's fair to say that? Because, and I say that because hardcore is a game mode, is an approach to the game that people pretty much inject into every single game ever. People play hardcore Minecraft. Dude, I was doing hardcore Diablo 2 in fucking 2001. Okay? Hardcore is not a game mode that is unique to World of Warcraft. People inject hardcore into every single game that you possibly can. Hardcore is a very popular game mode, regardless of what game it is. And so, to say that like there would be no hardcore if there were no streamers or if there was no RXP or whatever, yeah, I don't think so, because hardcore is a very popular game mode in every single fucking game. It most certainly would not be this big. You're right about that. But I mean, hey, here's an example. If you've been watching my stream for 5 years on the Classic WoW beta, which was capped at level 40, this is in the middle of 2019 before the game came out, I was playing hardcore Warlock on the Classic beta because there was nothing else to do. I leveled a hardcore Warlock up to level 40. I didn't die once, right? So we were doing hardcore here on this stream before the hardcore like community even existed, right? Because hardcore is popular. You always do hardcore. It's a very common thing amongst almost all different types of games. People do hardcore Valheim, hardcore everything.
Bad move, and could result in the death of hardcore after a certain amount of time. In a perfect world where Blizzard has the brain and the resources, I would say they should make 2 separate servers. One where there's no restrictions, and another with Iron Man solo self-found.
Okay, this is one, and okay, I like his logic here. The thing is, I don't see a problem with the solo self-found people just existing on the same server, right? So you choose. No, you listen. Okay, you're at the character creation screen, and before you even generate your character, you choose. This is when you're selecting your hair color and you're putting in your character name. And you click a button: solo self-found or no restricted hardcore. But those players, solo self-found and no restrictions, are playing on the same server, and then at 60, those two demographics they reunite. So if you're a solo self-found, you're SSF all the way to 60, and then once you're 60, then you can interact with everyone that is also 60, right? It's like you level up solo self-found to 60, and then you earn your freedom. I think that's a good way to do it, and they coexist on the same server. That's all good. I don't even think you need 2 servers.
As an option, by doing this, you separate the 2 groups that clearly want 2 different things. And then they won't be annoyed with each other for not playing by...
Well, the thing is, solo self-found players want the same thing that no restricted players want. They just don't want it until 60. Every single solo self-found player wants to be able to do dungeons at 60. They want to be able to do raids at 60. They want to be able to trade at 60. They just don't want it until then. Okay, so that's fine. They can coexist. They can rejoin at 60 and coexist. What's the problem with that?
By their chosen rule set. However, I strongly doubt this will ever happen. So, expect conflict between these two groups on official servers. Now, the next big thing, griefers. If Blizzard wants to tackle griefing, then a surefire way of dealing with it is to permanently disable PvP on official hardcore servers. Sure, it doesn't get rid of griefing entirely, but
I think on the hardcore servers, they should disable PvP. Meaning, even if you want to flag for PvP, you can't. PvP mode is permanently disabled on hardcore servers. I think that's a good idea.
disabling PvP definitely fixes.
Outside of the Gurubashi Arena and the Dire Maul Arena. Dire Maul Arena, Gurubashi Arena are different. Everywhere else, no PvP. Yep.
It's the worst of it.
And then also you've got Mock Garra. You can also do a Mock Garra duel, and then you can kill someone if you want. Yeah.
People won't be able to flag each other, so it'll be much better than what it is currently on the unofficial realms. One thing to bear in mind is that the official servers will have no appeals. There will be no way of appealing your character's death and continuing. This will upset a lot of people, but that's what hardcore is. Once you die, that's it. Unless Blizzard does decide to add a transfer revive, then you'll have to suck it up and pay for it, or just make a new character. The most annoying way to die, aside from grief, is by disconnect or power cut. It's infuriating to die to things in hardcore that are...
It is infuriating. At the same time, this is something that every other online hardcore game has to deal with. This whole like disconnect thing is not unique to hardcore WoW. This is hardcore Diablo, this is hardcore PoE, this is hardcore Minecraft Online, this is hardcore everything. So, it sucks, but this is just kind of what it is. That's kind of the way it goes.
Are out of your control, and this will be a very common cause of death on official hardcore servers. You best believe there will be a lot of outrage and crying on the forums as a result of these kinds of deaths, with people saying Blizzard should have appeals.
Okay, chat. Okay, I'm feeling guilty. I'm going to change the title. It's not going to be, oh my god, huge PTR news. It's going to be, oh my god. It's going to be, oh my god, please give us PTR news. Okay, there you go.
The problem is, if Blizzard chooses to add disconnect protection, it would just be majorly abused by players. So all in all,
yeah, no DC protection. If you're poor and have bad internet, you deserve to die, okay? If you have bad internet because you're poor in real life, then you deserve to die. Sorry, that's the way it goes.
If you're planning to play
the rich man wins again.
You better have a solid internet connection. Otherwise, you're destined for disaster. Petrification flask. I can see why people have a problem with these flasks. It's essentially the same as Diablo 4's new...
Get him out of here!
And should probably be
Get him out of here!
From hardcore. They're pretty difficult to craft. Farming all of those Black Lotus will be a serious pain. However, I think they shouldn't be in hardcore. Now let's talk about RMT. If there's a way to trade or a way to send mail...
Okay, I'm going to hear him out. But I've got the most nuclear take on RMT on the hardcore servers you will ever hear in your entire life. Okay? I've got the nuclear take, but I'm going to hear what he has to say first.
Then that pretty much guarantees people will RMT. We've seen it all throughout Classic. I've thought about this a lot, and I've come to the conclusion, if people want to ruin their own experience by buying gold, then that's their choice. At the end of the day, it's hardcore, and if you're bad enough to get your credit card out and swipe for gold, then you're surely going to die to something stupid.
Yeah.
So if people
generally
want
true.
to spend stupid amounts of money on hardcore gold just to have their characters die in ridiculous ways, then I say keep flushing that money down the drain.
Yeah. So a couple keynotes. Okay, welcome to my keynote speech on RMT. Stay Safe's keynote speech on RMT in Hardcore Classic. Okay, here we go. So a couple points to keep in mind here. Okay, so 1, Hardcore Gold will be insanely expensive, okay, because of reduced bot/gold farmer efficiency due to hardcore rules. Okay, is that true? Yes. Gold will be another note, very likely prohibitively expensive. Gold on hardcore servers is going to be so insanely fucking expensive. So, another note, generally, it is bad players. I'm gonna call them. It is shitters who are buying gold. Okay, so shitters also tend to die a lot in hardcore. Okay, so in a weird way, this means, here's my thesis: gold buying or RMT in hardcore servers is actually a really good thing. I'm not just tolerant of it. Gold buying, I want people to be able to buy gold. I love people buying gold on hardcore servers. I want people buying gold on hardcore servers. I love it. And the reason why, here's the hypothesis. Okay? If shitters, we're going to do scientific formation here, okay? If, then, because format. If shitters buy gold on hardcore servers, then they will die. Then they will die because they are dog shit. So what happens is that illicitly traded gold is removed from the game. It is the ultimate gold sink. Okay? If a shitter buys gold and then they die, that gold is removed from the game. This term is called a gold sink. Okay? And Blizzard, if you're unfamiliar with not really? Yeah, yes, quite literally, really. A gold sink is an MMO game design term, if you're unaware. List of gold sinks in game already that we all know. Okay? And it's very important to have... Well, hold up. I'll get to there in a minute. Gold sinks. Respec costs 50G. Mount 100G. So these are things that just peepo poof, they remove gold out of the game. Okay? It's not trading gold between players. It's just disappearing gold out of the game. This is repair costs, and I'll explain that here in a minute. This is Epic Mount, is 1000G. It is very, very important. Okay, so a couple examples. Reasons why gold sinks are important for MMOs. Why? It is anti-inflationary economic function, I guess. Okay, you need things in the game. Yeah, bank tabs. Oh, if you buy bank tabs, true. Bank tabs, true. You need gold constantly being taken out of the game, disappearing out of the game. Otherwise, inflation in MMOs gets fucking insane. It gets insane. Okay, so in a way, if shitters buy gold and then they die with the gold, that is actually an insane gold sink. That is an absolutely insane gold sink. So one, the gold is incredibly expensive, almost prohibitively expensive. Like you will need to have a lot of disposable real life money in order to buy gold in hardcore. Okay, if you're going to be buying a lot of gold in hardcore, so it's going to be expensive and it's going to be prohibitively expensive. And then also, why would they keep it on their main? Okay, this question here. Listen, I hate to shit on you real quick, Jag Tiger, but this is like a 85 IQ question, okay? People don't just buy gold. It's like, okay, I'm going to go buy 1,000 gold. People don't just buy 1,000 gold and then keep it in their bag and just let it sit there. People buy gold to spend it on things, and they spend it on respecking or mounts or repair costs or bank tabs or consumables or gear. They want to buy a Lionheart helmet. They want to enchant their sword with Crusader. Those things that you spend the gold on are always with you. You are always risking that, okay? If you go and do Strat Undead, that 1,000 gold you bought, if you die in Strat Undead and you've already spent that 1,000 gold on Crusader enchant, Lionheart helmet, whatever, okay? Your epic mount. If you die, that gold is gone out of the game. The value of that gold is poof. Okay? Send 800 to your alt. Jagged. You right now are making me hate democracy. Okay? I hate to get political here. Don't hurt me. You are reminding me of the problem with democracy in this world. Okay. Anyway, so chat, that guy aside, Jagged aside, do you understand what I'm saying? People are super crazy scared about gold buying on hardcore servers when in reality, I totally think first off, I think it's not going to happen that much because the bots are suboptimally farming. The bots tend to die a lot, and if you are coding a bot to let's say, okay, it's like, hey, hold up, hey, I'm a botter, hey, I'm a bot scripter, okay, hey, hardcore servers coming soon, okay, so I need to code a bot that is capable of safely leveling to 60 plus safely farming gold at 60. Okay, this bot is going to level insanely slowly. First off, it'll take forever to get to 60 because you're doing the safest, most pussy mode, bitch made leveling. Like your bot is grinding green mobs that are 4 levels below. You want to be as safe as you can. And then if you do make it to 60, if you do end up making it, your bot is not doing fucking Zul'Farrak farming or Moradon farming or jump runs. Your bot is, my bot is going to safely grind level. Like, okay, this is my level 60 bot is going to safely grind level 45 mobs at a rate of 4 gold per hour. Okay, that's my bot because I don't want it to die. It's going to be super, super suboptimal. And so gold is going to be insanely expensive. Gold will be so expensive. And then gold, if I want to RMT buy gold, it's going to be like, I don't know, like what? Like $1, 1 gold. It's going to be fucking insane. It's going to be so much. And then so bots are going to suck dick and be suboptimal. And then the gold is going to be so prohibitively expensive. And then if you do buy gold, guess what? You're a shitter and you die and you lose it all. And then it's actually a good thing because now it's a gold sink. So I just don't give a shit about gold buying on hardcore servers. I just don't care. If people are buying gold on hardcore servers, frankly, I just do not give a shit. I don't care. Because I'm an economic genius. That's why. I just don't care. It doesn't matter.
I think that just about covers
I don't care.
all my thoughts on the subject. So, will hardcore servers be
Hi,
good?
Crix.
Time will tell. They're a definitive win for the hardcore community. I'm not sure whether they'll maintain a massive long-term population, but to many, it will be something fun to play for a while. As I said, I think it'll be an interesting social experiment for the classic WoW community, and we'll have to see what exactly happens when we eventually get the PTR in 10 years' time. Thanks for watching.
True.
Leave your thoughts down below, and I'll
Okay.
see you guys
All right, let me
again
link his
soon.
video. There's that. There is Mr. Azamous. Go support Mr. Azamous.